That heifer right there just don't even care.
Take yourself out.
That's wrong button again.
Mr. Mike.
I
know I made us late just to try to bring you in.
was fixing to go off on Mr. Mike Collins. Where's the man at?
We've been missing you, Mr. Mike.
And I know it's my fault. I hadn't called you in a minute. I do apologize.
He's having communication issues here lately.
Lots of them.
A lot of them.
I have poor communication skills.
He does.
She tells me this often.
It doesn't do much good, though.
Nobody's listening.
Mm-mm.
Y'all know what I'm
That's
saying?
not what they come here for. Jasper.
Hey, man. Chill, dude. We just got here. Anyway, hope everybody's having a fine evening while Jasper's over there tearing his chair up a little bit more. That's right, Mr. Mike. She's always right. I'll let her believe it.
Ain't it so sweet of him?
Good deal. Okay, we loud and clear this one.
Mm-hmm.
No ants on the screen. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Back in them old days when they used to turn the TV off at what time? What, like 10:30 or 11 o'clock at night? TV stations. They wasn't nothing on.
Mm-hmm.
Except for the ants on the screen. But or a little bit before my time, or I don't remember this one. But I was a late 80s kid, I guess, early 90s. But
Late 1900s.
Late 1900s, yes. Well, with the street light one, do you know where your kids are? Street lights on.
Yeah.
But hope everybody's having a fine Sunday. We enjoying some fine weather. I tell you what. Yes.
It was only 87, 88, something. But
Whatever
the humidity was down, and it was nice.
I'll take it all day long. It has been fine.
You're making Rodney feel old. He said he'd already graduated high school.
Oh, yeah. My bad,
Quit
man.
picking on
My
him.
bad. But, yeah, it's been some pretty weather down here. I'll say that. Word on the streets, they and about summertime is supposed to be coming back, but we'll see about it. If it does, so be it. I'm just glad to have a break.
Yes.
But
Absolutely.
we got a good little crowd. Appreciate everybody this Sunday. Thank y'all. Let me holler at some of y'all right quick to see.
My friend Miss Leona's in here.
Howdy, Miss Leona. We hope you have a blessed one, or have had a blessed one this day.
Bill, I think I'm just learning to live with it better. And like I said in the video, a lady that I love so very dearly specifically requested that pie, or I probably wouldn't have made them that day. But we got it done.
She got the pie done. Then she tells me yesterday, she's like, I made both of those pies, and Miss Carrie didn't even get one piece of it. And she's the one, they're from out of town. It's our old preacher and his family. But they came by to visit. And Miss Carrie, she's a darling. You just have to know her. But
to know her is to love her. Like you cannot help but love this lady. I've known her my whole life, and my mama used to make those pies for her. That's who got her hooked on them to begin with. But I had promised her one, and I told her when we got to church that day I had them for her. I was like, "You be sure and get you a piece." And by the time she fixed her dinner plate and made it over to the dessert table, then both of them were they were wiped out. Like there was not even crumbs left. I felt so bad.
Which she knows that buttermilk pie, buddy, they love that stuff at church. And there's a lot of them old coots running around that they'll go get the buttermilk pie before they'll go fix their plate, kind of thing, to make sure they got them a piece, go set it down, then they'll go fix them a plate. But yeah, I felt bad because you just had to know Miss Carrie and her story, but she's just a genuine, loving person. And I was like, well, dadgummit, we just had to make her up.
Her mama's got a list of stuff around the house she wants us to come do. So I'm going to make her own pie and take it over there to her when we do that. Make it up to her.
Indeed. Let me holler at somebody who got past. Hallelujah Beef Farm. Boom. Got first this evening.
Miss Leona, top of things today.
Yeah, she said, not today, Grayson. Or Jack and Danae.
Mm-hmm.
But Grayson second, Jack and Danae there third. Gary coming in. Miss Deb, the Sun Bunny, good to see you, ma'am. Mr. Russell Heyman, good to see you, Captain.
She's not still here. She said she had to go pretty quick.
Okay. Who is it? Mr. Randy, good to see you, sir. Mr. Bill Lee. Mike Tang Way. James Noel, good to see you, Captain. Mr. Dan Weaver, salute to you, sir. As you can see, we had to bite the bullet and pay the StreamYard.
And they still wouldn't let him upload a picture.
Still would. But we got the cannon in there. That's all I was worried about. I got my boom in.
Is today Brian's birthday?
Flower Street, Brian?
I guess. Clay just told him happy birthday. Well, happy birthday, Brian, if today's your birthday.
Yeah, I'll sing it to you.
Had a good day.
Here in just a little bit.
Wait till I take Jasper outside.
I got the voice of an angel. You know, it's beautiful.
Dave is still here. Okay.
Or
Danae said he's 19 today.
Brian.
Yeah. It is his birthday. Well, I hope you had a good day, and I hope you got ice cream for supper. It is Mr. Ed's birthday today. He said that in the chat yesterday.
Oh,
that's wild, Brian. You got the same birthday as Mr. Ed.
Happy birthday to both of you out there.
Absolutely.
Anybody else has got it too? Tomorrow, happy birthday.
Yeah.
Mr. Rodney Middleton, Mr. Mike Tangway. I don't know if I got you or not, but we'll double time it. Who else here? Mr. Mike Conlon.
I'm glad
Clay. Keith Spillman up there in that fine country.
With the amazing honey.
Mr. Rodney Middleton. Good talking to you this week, brother. Mr. Joey Rawls. Mr. Joey Rawls. I got something for y'all and Brian in a minute. I tell you what, Brian, did you see the mystery entry by UPS or the Postal Service? Because I got an email from Brian and them said they sent an entry. That's all it said. I don't know what they're sending, but
Clay, tell your mama happy birthday from all of us. This is Mama's birthday today too.
Yeah, there's
a bunch of people got birthdays today.
Oh, who else here? We're gonna get Mr. Bill Lee. I think I got you, but Collector Rick, good to see you, man. Miss Kimberly, good to see you, ma'am. See Brian and Jen there.
Brian said I celebrated by selling honey at the farmer's market and then took a nap with my cat.
I heard that.
That sounds like a good birthday.
Well, hopefully y'all did well at the market.
Mm-hmm. Don't start putting people in time.
We'll try not to. Who else we got here? See Miss Kimberly Lee. Kyle and Honey, good to see y'all. Thank you much. It just skipped on it. If I missed you, I do apologize, but we appreciate everybody.
Danae, I was gonna ask if y'all were gonna share your surprise.
Come on and tell
I
us.
said, you got to now. You open that door. I was going to keep my mouth shut because it ain't my secret, but you opened it. So you got to tell everybody. Brian said UPS.
Okay. Roger that.
But she texted me and I about hit the roof of the truck sitting at the phone.
Wonderful news for Jack and Danae.
It is.
Wonderful, wonderful news. But I
I
won't
bet
spill
you
the
her
beans.
hands are shaking, typing it out right now. She's so excited.
Indeed. Where I was going with Joey and Brian and them, but the Postal Service. Y'all, if you're sending in a entry, please let us know, and especially if they give you a date when it's supposed to be here.
I'm actually putting it in. So, congratulations, Jack and Danae. Is that not the most awesome news y'all have heard all month long? Oh my gosh, Mike said his grandson is going to have a baby.
Mr. Mike?
Mike Tangway.
Tangway?
New babies coming up everywhere. That's awesome.
Congratulations, everybody. Got blessings all around. That's wonderful to hear.
Absolutely. That is so cool. Danae's going to be the most awesome grandma in the world. But either way, huge news. Congratulations. We're super, super happy for y'all.
Letting that chat up there catch up so I ain't got to smash a bunch of buttons.
Danae and Mike and his family.
Clay, how's that baby?
Yeah.
But where I'm going with the Ute, anybody that's sending it in, let us know.
We're having serious issues with our mail carrier.
Yes.
And Tim's about to lose it.
I will be there first thing in the morning as soon as our little post office down the road opens up.
Please pray for me. It's federal charges if you get locked up at the post office. And they put your picture on.
Well, look.
I don't want to be on the wall at the post office.
Wanted this guy right here.
I've never even had a speeding ticket. My first run in, I'll get my picture on the wall at the post office. That'd be terrible. Oh my gosh.
Well, Rodney, that's pretty well what we're going to have to do, except for.
She's not throwing them. She's saying she keeps marking on the tracking thing that access to the delivery location was blocked. And I'm like, there's not even a gate. It's a driveway. There's not even a gate at the driveway.
No, because some of y'all already know this, but we don't have things sent here to the house. We have them sent to the address that we give y'all. Then we go down the road and pick them up.
Because we do have a gate, and we don't want her just throwing it out by the gate for anybody to pick up.
So somebody is kind enough to allow us to use their address, and they call us and let us know, say, hey, look, you got a package. Okay, I'll be down there either later on this evening or in the morning to get them, whatever the case may be. But I went down there earlier just to try to get with them. And I watched the mail carrier pull out of one road, literally drove past me standing by the highway.
That's where she messed up.
And I followed that postal service go northbound on the highway. And I was like, well, what are you doing? You're supposed to, this is where you're supposed to drop off. So I loaded back up, head on back home, and I was like, where was you at for so long? I said, well, I seen the post person drive by, thought they was going to come back, never did. And she's like, well, give it a couple hours and see if they may need to do 2 runs. No. About 4:15, we get a message talking about, they couldn't deliver it because there was no access or something. That's twice. I told her, I said, you know what? I said, we're going to be at that blasted post office first thing in the morning, and we're going to nip
I'm
this.
taking my soup bowl of coffee with me.
She may need you.
Oh, I'll need it. That's for sure. I'll need it.
But that's why I say, y'all, if you're sending stuff in through the you, let us know. That way, we got a tracking number on it, and we can make sure.
Maybe I should try that, Kimberly. I don't know. It's kind of like a revolving door with postal workers around here. They don't stick around very long.
No, and I mean, we're not in a very big community as it is. I mean, don't get me wrong. There's a lot of people around here, but it ain't nothing like no city by any means.
Mm-mm.
You could probably run the route in a half a day and be done. But
If you don't talk to everybody.
they just lazy. Don't want to get out the car is what it is and go drop a package out. Enough of that.
Anyway.
Moving on.
Yes.
But on that news,
Phillips intimidating people.
well,
He said, I'm putting my entry together now. I know that's terrifying to the other entrants.
well, I'm gonna say because Joey's sending cream honey or runny honey this year, and we cannot let the taste tester at all know that.
Anywhere near that.
Yeah, we cannot tell him it's me again, Joey
Because
stuff.
if he hears it's me again, Joey, he's just going to name Joey.
Joey's the winner.
Yeah.
So, and then getting that email from Brian the other day, and I was like, oh, James, Noah, Mr. Russell Koopman, if they're sending cream honey,
Might be going toe to toe this year.
it's gonna be
Might be a battle for that one.
a humdinger.
Because Mr. Russell's cream, the vanilla cream, was really good. But Joey's cream honey is really good too, with no flavor.
All right, DC, we'll keep an eye out for you. I'll get Hannah to type the email in for any of y'all that don't.
Sent creamed honey. I can't wait to see what flavors he's.
Well, and two is the packaging. You know, because year before last, or whenever it was, when they sent their other two, and buddy, that is just like
their packaging is immaculate.
Yes, like it comes from a factory kind of thing.
Very impressive.
But yeah, we dropped the email in a minute, and any of y'all need the address, this and that. If y'all want to get in on it, the date is officially set for September the 20th.
So you have to have your entry here by the 19th. The mail does run the 20th, but we're going to be gone already by the time the mail runs, so we won't be able to get it.
Highlands. Ours was put
oh my
at the
gosh.
end of the road in the first box, leaving it for that person to deliver.
Well, hey, Shane. It's good to see you.
Yeah, man.
Okay, Joey said his is on the way.
Okay, doke.
So Joey and Brian and Todd, I think, are all on the way.
Believe. I think Joey was telling me in the message that it should be here tomorrow. I know Brian's is supposed to be here tomorrow.
So Todd and Philip are still coming.
Yep. DC said he's going to send his this week. So,
well, I'm going to have to gag Oliver in between taste tests to get through this without him talking too much.
We'll keep him at bay.
Y'all going to have to bear with him for a minute because he's going to be all over the place. Because he has been after us to be on our YouTube channel for I don't know how long. He's wanted to be on it, making his own videos. He's going to trip out when we tell him.
Yeah, he don't even know yet. We, per his mother's request, we haven't told him yet, just to keep the motion down a little bit till then.
I don't want him having time to plan any shenanigans out, especially since his sisters are going to be there too.
Yeah, because we're going to talk to their daddy and see about getting the girls to do the creamed honey and having Ollie do the runny honey. Shouldn't be a problem.
Yeah, Mr. Dan, I think we're going to start at about 4 instead of maybe 5 for all the West Coast folks, but a minimum of an hour earlier than our normal live, just because of that. And that's why we're doing it on Saturday night too, because I know it's going to take longer than a normal live, but.
And we're going to be at their house doing it. We won't be doing it here. That way they ain't got to be dragging youngins up and down the highway and this and that.
Yeah, because they live, I mean, it's not bad. It probably takes us about 35 minutes or so to get to their house, but it's easier for us to get in the car and drive home than them to load up 4 kids and chill them out and drive home. Oh, don't worry about it, Kimberly.
Yeah.
It's just for fun, girl. It's not like something we get mad if people don't enter or nothing.
No.
Don't feel bad at all.
This was y'all's.
Yeah, I don't even remember who suggested it. Because somebody said something about we need to have a honey tasting contest, and Tim just took it and run with it. And here we are 3 years later. I could not believe this is the 3rd year we're doing it already. It's like, good grief.
Hello, how there, Kevin?
Well, I'm not worried about you sending honey in, but I hope it'll be a better year for y'all anyway, girl. I know y'all have had a lot going on.
Yeah.
A lot going on.
I'm on this.
I can't remember who it was. I really can't.
We'll have to go back in the archives one day.
Because I don't even think it was in a live stream.
I think
we weren't doing live streams yet, were we?
I think we was doing live streams, but somehow it got contorted in there to.
If you're in here and you remember starting it, please let us know, because I don't remember. I really, truly don't.
Yeah, Hannah was telling me a while ago. She said, this is the 3rd year. And I'm like, well, I ain't paid much attention, but that's crazy. We're going on our 3rd year doing it. It's been fun each year.
It has.
Everybody talking that smack and this and that.
That's my favorite, is the work up to it and trying all the honeys.
Yes, because indeed, I will say there's some fine tasting honey.
Oh,
y'all got.
Gosh, there's some good honeys coming in.
Yes, ma'am. Where's that?
I don't know.
I got through the postal service. We got the Ute stuff out there. Date set.
Yep. Get your entry in by the 19th. Because I'm going to cry for y'all if we get home Saturday night and there's packages in the mail of honey.
Yeah.
That'd be bad.
I was really hoping to show y'all. We went on and ordered the stuff to make them.
Little forward thing.
Yeah, the chaff box or quilt box, whatever they're calling them nowadays. Went on and ordered all the screen. Ordered the vents. Only one part has come in, and that was some extra screen that I'm tinker with.
The rest of it was supposed to be here in the post office today.
Yeah. It was out for delivery.
That's a good idea, Mr. Dan. Joey, he does not need encouragement.
Well, I mean, I have a legal right to videotape in there. So.
I'm holding on to the keys to the car. This is happening.
Tell them so, don't call the sheriff department.
You take a deep breath while I read this prayer list. Okay? Reset your mind, darling. right, we got Mr. Mark and Miss Crystal, Ed and his family. Didn't you hear from him?
Have not heard back from Ed. I tried texting him, but I have not heard back from him.
Mr. Pat, Miss Deb, Mike Tangway and his family, DC's parents, Rachel Wilson, her sister Amanda, and their niece Riley, Philip's mama, his friends BJ and his wife, Bobby's Bees and his family, the Gandy family, Hillbilly Earl and his family, Miss Leona, Steve Amos's father-in-law, PJ Hanley, Catherine's son and his family, Sarah and her family, Mr. Randy's mother-in-law, Miss Janae Wood, Kenneth and Chris Wilkinson, Terry Bertalan, Redfish's wife, Miss Janet, Kenneth Allen, Miss Dolores, Pepper Rookie, Denny Ray, Keith Laremore's wife, Miss Brenda, Steve-O, Rodney Milton, Philip's cousin's family, Dan Garrison's daughter, Miss Jolynn, Clay Bunner's grandbabies, Keith Laremore's cousin, Russell Amon's wife, Miss Brenda, Mike Berry, Lee's mama, Miss Brenda Johnson. Have you seen Brian and Miss Kathy?
No.
I was wondering how she was doing. Ooh.
A little loud. Yeah. Go ahead.
God. Took my breath away. Tom and his family. Barnhill's wife, Miss Connie. Philip's brother, Lane. Shauna's family. David Hoskins' little granddaughter, Emma. Mr. Greg Dunn. John Waller. 33 Mile Beast, Phil's mama. Mr. Russell Koopman's granddaughter. Tim's brother, Jamie. The baker's preacher, Mr. Joseph Shows, Mr. Dan in his church, and Mr. Ed's friend, Shaw Wee. Yeah. No. Brian, Jen's dad, Brian's father-in-law. Sorry, she was on the next page. It was Tim and whatever that concoction is he took over here.
Well,
but I took a really deep breath and that was really strong.
It wasn't from the South end. I'll just put it like that. I finally broke down too. It's not exactly what I want, but this is all the Wally World had in there. But I'm gonna order some bigger ones. But we got some air freshener, non-scented air freshener. What do you call them?
The little diffuser pads, like you put the oil on it and then put it on the little diffuser fan thing. So I don't know if it'll work or not.
No, this is just a sample test on things, but it's about the size. You women probably know how big they are, but maybe it's a little bit bigger than a quarter. Big as they are.
50 cent piece.
50 cent. But testing out some long absorbing, which I doubt y'all can even see that in there. I got it in here. And I'm testing it, but all I've done, let me get that away from us.
Yeah. I know somebody, I had seen him in somebody's chat, but no, it's not in there anymore to see at all. But yeah. Mr. Dan was asking about Canada Alex. Oh, it diffused all right. No, I hadn't seen him in a while, but don't wave it over here. I'm having enough trouble. And it hurts to cough.
It's the
But I don't know. I knew I'd seen him in somebody's chat not long ago. The Canada Alex
oh
that
yeah,
had
yeah.
the magic tree.
What was it? Lagrange, that one old basswood that produces for the man up there.
Yeah.
Yep. But we trying to. That's why I think I need a bigger pad, because I added the 3 milliliters of the peppermint and eucalyptus that we do for the beetles down there. But before I go to sticking them in the boxes to see how long they last, I'm doing an inside test to see how long they'll last before they dry out. So today's test day 1. We'll see how they go. I may just for giggles, if I feel like it in the morning, go down there and throw one in that big fussy
Jay
colony.
likes Jack and Danae's nickname too.
Well, yeah, okay. Good to see you, my man.
He just snuck in.
I don't know if y'all was able to catch his live the other day, but we was moseying down the highway and Jay was live for a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And he was getting his boxes fixed up, working on his long hive, horizontal hive, and trying to get all that lined up for get him some more bees put in, and Lord willing, be good and ready by the time spring gets here.
It was a much more peaceful ride to town than town trips usually are.
Yes. So we appreciate you, Jay, for.
But I think that's kind of what he's attempting here, DC. We didn't put glycerin in it. He's talking about like making OA strips with glycerin and OA. He said I wondered about peppermint and glycerin. Might make it last longer.
I had to check that out.
Mm-hmm.
See if it'll make it hold longer. It'd be nice to have something to make it hold.
Mike still said the same thing.
All right. Appreciate y'all. I'll check that out.
Try it out.
Especially if it'll hold that scent longer, because that's the game plan. If we can build these things and get it to hold that scent for at least a good month, that'll be awesome. Which, don't get me wrong, we have no problem going down and doing it every 2 weeks, putting it in the colonies.
Mm-hmm.
But we can stretch it out a month. That'd be wonderful. But we just test in the water, see how it goes. We'll let y'all know how it goes. Then, if y'all want, we'll build a whole bunch of them and let y'all try them out and see how it works for y'all. Especially the one of you that do take and use the peppermint to keep them blasted beetles out.
Peppermint and Crisco, Mr. Dan said.
We'll do it the same way as you would oh Lordy, what's his name? Dr. James Amrine. Ain't that it? Armine. However you say his last name. But that's pretty well how he built the concoction for the M's. He was using lard, lemongrass oil, and spearmint oil in his concoction unaligning the M's.
Yeah.
But we'll see about it. But yeah.
I haven't seen my friend Sarah.
She usually
might
catches
be in
them.
the background. Yeah, she usually has to catch us on the replay.
Yeah. May work, because Armine, Dr. James Armine or Amrine, however you say his name there. I'll have to Google it and say it right in a minute. Anybody interested? But that was the parasite specialist, and he's a scientist. He done the science on all of it, killing the M's, this and that, and that's how they done it. Got rid of them.
Okay, I'm not sure how to say your name, but you can't switch nothing for a southern accent. There's no faking it. You're born with it or not.
Yeah, you can't fake Hollywood.
You can't fake a Southern accent.
It
just doesn't work. Real Southerners can sniff you out.
Yeah, you're on fake.
Really quick.
That kind of thing. No
really,
problem.
really quick. So sorry. You're stuck with whatever accent you was born into. Unless I don't know. Like, I know Yankees that moved down here 30 years ago and still don't have a Southern accent.
Yeah, you can still tell that.
I really think you got to be born with it. I really do. You cannot fake a Southern accent.
And it's terrible trying to watch Hollywood make a movie about us Southerners.
Painful.
And it's
if
like,
you know how real Southerners talk, it's just like, y'all, get off of it.
Yeah, you need real Southerners to play them parts if y'all trying to get a Southerner to do it. Nothing against our friends in North Country, but our vernacular is totally different than anything else there is out there.
You can't learn it. No amount of practice. You're welcome. I'm sorry. It's true.
That'd be like one of us. What's that dude's name on YouTube? Charlie. Starts with a B, but he's the Midwestern guy, and he's always talking about this is how we do things in the Midwest and this and that. He's pretty funny, but there'd be no way I could fake a Northern accent. Y'all would point me out.
Y'all would just bust out laughing at
quickness. Indeed, they are, Joey, because every southern state you go to, there is a different accent. And it can be difficult even for us Southerners to understand what our fellow Southerner is saying sometimes. Now,
he said my manager's from the South and I'm super focused when he speaks. It can be challenging. Like it can be challenging. I get it, especially because we have so many sayings that can be the same thing but mean 15 different things depending on how you use it.
Yeah, and the tone. The words, like she's saying, you can use the exact same word in 10 different ways, but it's the tone in which you say that one word is like, oh, you either start laughing or you got my attention kind of thing.
Yeah, no true Southerner is going to say you guys. It's just not going to happen.
That's going to be, hey.
It's going to be y'all or maybe you all. They might spread that y'all out into a you all. Nobody ever says you guys.
The only thing you all is going to get, they're going to say, oh, that thing's right down the road. They got them box trucks all over places over there. And that's the y'all haul.
Okay, I'm probably going to butcher your name. Indrajit, I think. But thank you for subscribing.
Yeah, appreciate you.
We appreciate it.
That's funny because I had on here, I was going to save it for derailing, but yeah. Go ahead.
Danae, what does bless your heart really mean? That's one of them. It's all in the context. How stupid was what you said, and how much sarcasm is laced over that bless your heart. Because it can mean anything from I really, really love you, or I'm fixing to wring your full neck.
Or for the youngins, a bless your heart is
you like, really just did that.
Well,
or you really just said that.
Well, that or say they fall and scrape their knee. You know, there's a genuine, well, darling, bless your little heart, you know, because I know that hurt. And there's sympathy behind that. But most times, a Southerner tells you, bless your heart. You better start looking around, see what's going on.
It can mean anything from I love you to how do you walk around without adult supervision in your life.
Oh, well,
thank you.
Thank you.
We appreciate that.
Let me do it. Did it let me like it? Did it again. Bam. Put a heart on.
I did.
Thank you.
We appreciate that. We're a bunch of oddball beekeepers that like to fellowship.
Who's that?
DC.
Yeah, we just, I mean, this is it for us.
Yeah, pretty much.
Thank y'all, everybody, for the support all around.
Philip just sent us a shipping label.
Did it now?
He did. Or a picture of a shipping label. And he's putting his in the mail tomorrow.
The champ says it's
He's
on the way.
coming back.
So let me send this to you text real quick.
Yeah. Joey said when I worked in New York City, I had to translate for some of our guys to the locals.
Oh, yeah.
I believe that. I believe that. It blows my mind at like how even in the South, every state has their own kind of accent, I guess. And even some places, like some states, just different places have a little bit different accent.
It's like, let me put it to you like this. You can pretty well understand everybody below the Mason-Dixon, except for where things get confusing at times, is whenever you get into Creole country, down there in South or parts of Louisiana.
Mm-hmm. Have to be extremely focused listening to them.
Yes, because I'll just say Creole folks, that French.
Yeah, they have a lot of that French dialect.
It can be difficult to understand what
Well, and too, a lot of them will speak like even Brother Larry. He'll speak like a jumbled mixture of that French Creole and whatever you call South Alabama English.
And he's a true Cajun. He's a Quipido.
He said, I'll let my girl's honey speak for itself. I'm no bragger.
We shall be looking for it, man.
Broken French. Yeah.
And my daddy could speak it. I mean, just as fluent as everybody else, which that's some of my blood up in North Louisiana up there, but I never did pick up on it.
They sound like the guy on Waterfall.
Oh, shit.
Oh, my word.
Yeah, that's probably Miss Kathy saying that. Yeah, listen good to what he's saying. You'll get something out of it, but you just got to listen good.
I didn't see Cayman's live, Mr. Randy. I don't know who was on there. Chris said he's a Connecticut Yankee.
Oh, it can be interesting at the tales that goes on. I'm not sure on that.
I don't know what that is. I speak the ancient language of English. I know, right, Mr. Mike? That is true, Mr. Dan. But usually you got to do something pretty stupid to get on the wrong side of one of them.
Indeed.
All the ones I've ever known are just extremely good-hearted people, unless you just do something really stupid.
Okay, there's a wonderful example right there. Mr. Russell Amon. Mr. Russell Amon has
a very strong accent.
Yes, that old French dialect. Speaking with him, you can very much tell he was born and raised in Louisiana, right over there.
He said, I have a brother most wouldn't understand.
But, like,
I don't know, DC. I think the Southern stuff is like its own little mix of mispronunciations. We just make up our own words and they work.
Well,
He said
apparently,
pronunciation's a lost art in America. A lot of them extra vowels just ain't necessary. Or syllables, not vowels.
no, we're gonna drag in syllables
Get my
out.
grammar terms right. And who needs rules? Once you get out of high school, they don't matter anymore. Not in South Alabama.
Now, for the most part, folks in the North Country, I can understand what they're saying, no problem. Now, like the folks way up in New York that's got that heavy New York accent, now that can be just as kind of confusing as trying to listen to somebody with the old French Creole speaking there. But
Mr. Russell Koopman said in the early 70s, people in Dallas all had a strong Southern accent. 20 years later, it was hard to pick up with all the influx they had with all the Yankees. I can believe that because, like, when my best friend moved to Dallas, golly, what 16 years ago? It's 18 years ago. A long time now. But she used to call me on the phone and just get me to talk, just chit chatting, like our normal talking or whatever. And then out of nowhere, I hear people like giggling in the background. And that moron had me on speakerphone because everybody she was working with wanted to hear my accent. Because it's like a massive difference from South Alabama to South Texas accent.
no, yeah, we had some kinfolk out in just outside of Salt Lake. I got an aunt out there, but you'd never think she was raised down here, this or that. But me and my mama went and visited her many moons ago. That's all they wanted us to do. Y'all just keep talking. I'm out of stuff to say.
I wonder if these buzz in different accents.
That's some good thinking. I ain't know that.
Yep, you're above the Mason-Dixon line today.
You're in Yankee territory.
You're not as bad as a Yankee, though, because you do live, like, out away from big cities in the wide open. You don't live like a Yankee, I guess. But technically, I reckon you are. I still love you, but don't feel bad.
We appreciate
I
everyone.
won't hold that against you.
No, not at all. Let's see what we get here. Bam, we went through that. That. I'll save that.
The meat eater bees?
I
I don't know about that.
haven't heard of them,
Uh-huh.
but I have to check them out. I don't know, cause
Is that like the avocado honey or something?
no, that was eggplant honey. Todd was,
Eggplant.
yeah, that's some good honey too. Old Todd talked about that eggplant honey.
I don't know, Kevin.
Yeah, because the wasps and the hornets definitely, which yellow jacket too, they're part of the wasp family, but them jokers ain't got no problem at all getting them some protein via an insect or something else.
Wasps, but they make honey?
Oh no, they got to be some kind of bee, I guess, if they making honey.
I don't know. I have not heard of this.
But I'll show them Google it when we get done with this and see what's going on. I tell you what, I got to Google right now.
I'm saying you hold my computer right there.
Let me see what I can pull up on here. What was it? Meat eating bees?
Meat eater bees. Excuse me. Yeah, he said meat eater bees. He said I've seen vestibular wasps eat chicken.
I typed in here, are there meat eating bees? And it comes up in Louisiana. Yeah.
Probably because we're sitting here talking about Louisiana.
Oh. AI did not understand my question.
Oh, I did not know that. But technically, they're Yankees. Philip said folks in the upper Midwest get annoyed by being called Yankee. They reserve that honor for the Northeast area.
Okay. All right.
Thank you so much, Energy. I hope I'm not killing your name too fast.
All right. I typed in here, are there meat eating honeybees? And it says, no, traditional European honeybees are not meat eaters. However, a specialized group of tropical stingless bees called vulture bees are carnivores that feed exclusively on dead flesh, involving special gut bacteria and physical adaptations to digest it. Some other bee species, including the bumblebees and even honeybees, have been known to consume their own eggs or larvae in times of extreme.
Wow. Joey said they're called vulture bees. He put a link in here.
There we go.
Wow.
Pretty interesting. Appreciate you. Learn me something new.
For real. That's pretty wild.
Is it?
Okay.
Okay.
Just,
Yeah,
you got
pretty
something else
interesting.
to read about?
I had no idea that there was a type of bee out there that would actually consume meat. Well, don't let them drive on you too much, Philip. We'll forgive you. I imagine they will too, since he's become a Texican over there now. All right, take care, Minnesota Mike. Well, that can be good too. Ain't nothing wrong with some eggs. A little chicken leg from time to time, especially if it's good fried chicken. Uh, yeah, for a good little while too. Even talking about the blasted beetle there for a second, for a long time until I really dove deep into that hive beetle. I thought they was just after the pollen and or bee bread in there and honey, but then got to sure enough doing a deep dive in these critters, uh, seeing that they have no problem at all eating the larvae of the honeybee, this and that, which explains why your numbers can go down pretty quick with them little jokers in the hive. Well, it just depends on who you are, Brian, because we feed our chickens everything. If there's scraps left over, it don't matter if it's eggs or an old piece of chicken or whatever it is. Them chickens, buddy, they'll eat it up. And especially like if, which thank the Lord this season we ain't had no issue with critters, but whenever we have critter problems, pests, whether it's a wax moth getting in there doing something or the blasted beetle, there was a time a couple of years ago, all we had to do was pull frames and set them on the ground, and them chickens would just be after it with the frames and everything. That's right, Mr. Randy, they'll sure will do it. Had a couple of them that done that ourselves. We was trying to get some biddies raised up before you knew it. Them hens was out there coaling them eggs and just devouring them rascals. But if you don't know, just in case you have that problem and you don't know which chickens, hit them with the oyster shell. That'll remedy that in a heartbeat. Or if she's too bad off, you may have to just coal her if she's too bad off. But for the most part, if you put that oyster shell to them, they'll calm on down as far as pulling feathers and eating on them eggs. Oh yeah, Jay, them chickens, they'll get them blasted larvae, no problem. And if you got good chickens for the most part, some of ours, except for that big old rooster that's 6 foot tall out there, a lot of our hens, I'll put it like that, they're very gentle, and they won't even hardly tear a sail as they're in there pulling on, trying to get whether it's a wax moth larva or high beetle larva, whatever it may be. And if you get a bunch of them, then yeah, they'll tear them frames up. But I've often seen it just setting a frame down that's got a wax moth larva or two in there, and they'll figure out where that thing's at and go on and cull it. It's Keith Larimore. Good to see you, my friend. Yes, sir. Hope your season's still going well out there. I know you was having a phenomenal swarm season this year. Lord willing, it carried on up to date. Let's see what else we got here. As far as bees around our house, I walked down there a while ago because I left my peppermint extract concoction down there. The last time we was loading everybody up, and I had to go down there and get them to try these little pads out. But walking past everybody, they're doing wonderful. Numbers are looking good. There's bees all over the place. I need to get out there and do a video for y'all. Show you what's happening around with them. But we've kind of taken on the, how can I say this? Our goal this year was to just leave the bees alone and see how they do. And besides keeping the critters out, but other than that, they are doing fine. Mr. Russell Amon, one of those colonies that we got from you, that is going to be number one pick come spring. If everybody pulls through winter good, that's going to be the first one we pull off of to start getting them splits going. Because that one little queen, the heavier box you sent to us, or we had gotten from you, that has been just a gentle bunch of bees, and we're going to take and definitely split off that bunch come first of the year. Well, that's my plan and my idea. I went to go out the other day, DC, while we out tomorrow, I'm going to pick me up a T90 little old drill bit because I've about broken all those small ones in half and this and that. But I couldn't find me a small enough drill bit to do the bucket feeder. I think it was Thursday or Friday. I was going to go out there and tinker with it. Couldn't find nothing, but I was honestly thinking about that, putting peppermint extract in there with the 1-to-1 and letting them go and see how they do with it. Oh yeah, we're gonna continue that regimen. Absolutely. I don't see much at all changing on that. But I was thinking honestly of just adding that to the feed mix to see if they'll take it, which I don't see why they wouldn't, as long as it's the extract, and see how well it helps them out there. But yes, sir, you read my mind, DC. I may do that. I may try to put a little something together as far as we do the bucket and show y'all what we're talking about, making them piling houses or whatever you want to call them. Out of I thought I had one laid out up here somewhere, but using them old plastic coffee cans and using that for piling feeders. But yep. So far, see, I mean, everybody is doing well here. Thank goodness. If we get to jump start on that, then we'll definitely be able to make our 18 to 20 quota next year and get the yards set back up. But till then, we thank everybody that has supported us, whether, just giving support or giving us a call and saying, hey, we got some bees to get y'all back on your feet. Thank y'all very much this year for helping us out on that. All right, Chris, take care, bud. What the hell does I have in here? I thought about doing some late season splits, but early on in the season, the drone population around here just was not worth a hoot, to be honest with you. We had drones, don't get us wrong, but it just wasn't big numbers to where we can definitely, you're going to have a successful pointing. I'll just leave it at that. And hopefully next year we'll have that, the numbers will be back up around here as far as drones. In years past, yeah, we do some splits all the way into this time of the year, really, and wouldn't much worry about it, especially after just kind of confirming things with Randy a little bit of how close we can take it. And once he told us when to pretty well stop doing splits, down here anyway, we took it on in and had some good success in late season. But I'm really hoping we can at least get on some of these late swarms. I noticed some of y'all's having late swarms coming in for whatever reason. They're absconding or whatever the case may be, but still got the horizontal hives down there loaded up. So if there's anything decides to move in, then they got plenty of room to take up residence, and we definitely get them fed up and steal a frame or three of honey from that big old fussy colony down there. That's it, DC. Because the plan to be next year is we got the Langstraw hives. We was going to try to tinker with filling the horizontal hives up again, but like I said, it didn't seem like it was going to be a good mating season. So we really didn't push it very much on trying to do any kind of splits. So did we catch any swarm this year? One that it was on the pine tree. All the people cut down all them pine trees early in the season. We got that one.
But that doesn't really count because that was like a forced swarm. They cut down the tree these were living in, so they had to swarm out. But technically, we did catch them. So
yeah, we did then. We got the one swarm. We went and did the cutout. We had an egg cutout this year. Two of them was swarms that Mr. Russell Amon had gotten over there in South Mississippi. And
kind enough to bless us.
what else? Let's see. the one swarm to cut out, 2 for Mr. Russell Amon. We did a split early spring. That little old colony's still doing good. They're in the church house box.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, they does everybody. Because we went from nothing to 6, and we still holding steady out there on everybody.
I know, I was plumb put out, Mr. Dan, but nobody around us had any kind of swarm activity this year. Like, absolutely nowhere around us.
It was a little bit more in the south end of the county, but my theory on that is because most of that is like bayou and swamp and river area down in the south end of the county down there. And I'm just going to say that they had better resources to be able to take the swarm a little bit better. But it definitely, just seeing people on the book of faces and here and there and talking to folks, it wasn't one of those years of, man, I can't even hardly keep up. You know, it wasn't a Rodney Middleton year by any means.
Mr. Daly said he only had 2 swarms go out this year.
Okay, so we weren't the only ones.
It seemed like it was kind of split 50-50. A lot of people saying they had nothing, and then you got the Rodney Middletons of the world. So you got like 45 of them.
Still getting.
Uh-huh. Was it him or Todd put out a video late season swarm that day? Just a day or 2 ago. I felt like it was Todd, but it might have been Rodney.
Been Todd.
I think Rodney just did the video of the cutout.
Yeah, he's been.
I'm pretty sure it was Todd got a late season swarm a day or 2 ago.
Well, I was kind of backwards. We did not get
our spring rain.
Yeah, our spring rain came midsummer. Then we got the gully washers for a month, it felt like.
Yeah, washed out all the privet.
But
after that, the privet got burned up, the tallow got washed out.
Yeah. Well, Highland said they got 11.
11.
Good deal.
That's pretty good.
It's one of them, I'll take it.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
It took a minute. I know it sounds crazy, but I mean, this is our 6th season, but still, even early on, it kind of took a minute to realize what I say about year 3, really kind of picking up on it. But people saying, you know, ain't nothing like free bees.
Mm-hmm.
And once we started figuring out, get the free bees if you can get them, whether swarms or, which I guess cutouts ain't free bees because you're having to work for them either way, whether you're getting paid for them, this and that.
Look who just came in.
What do you say, brother?
How are y'all doing, John?
I was looking at the Book of Faces and seeing your post, John White.
Oh, yeah.
Of him guarding the USS Alabama the other night.
Yeah.
Watching out for kamikazes coming in. I got a kick out of your post on that. But hey, any of you war enthusiasts, history buffs, if y'all ever come down to the USS Alabama, holler at us and we'll try to meet y'all and we'll see if we can work it out with Mr. John Phillips there. That man works down at the USS Alabama doing maintenance work and stuff. And
so you got finished pulling all-nighters at the ship. I don't know if I could do that. That thing's supposed to be haunted like crazy.
It should be scared you.
It would. No, I wouldn't sleep away.
I can see John out there. He's having him a heyday. I know this dude. He is having him a blast.
My boots alone on that dark ship by myself.
Indeed. So yes, any of y'all, I know John would be happy to escort us around and show us the places and the aviation center, the wall.
The little secret hideaways he's found.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting.
Did we have a submarine?
Yeah, we got the John. What's the name of the submarine? Yes, but we do have a submarine down there. We got the Battleship Alabama. We got the submarine. We got
the
aircraft.
planes.
We got the war memorials, the wall, and
Those are the forts.
Yeah.
That's another thing that's really
Drum.
cool. If y'all get down here, is the old forts. No, we don't have a sub named John. He was asking John what's the name of stuff.
the submarine. Sorry.
Yeah.
The USS Drum. Yep. I don't know. I was watching a thing the other day. It was the Battlefield America or something like that. A bunch of these guys that goes around and does a bunch of the history. Some old dude was down there and he was at the battleship a year or so ago and he done a big deal on the battleship and the USS Drum and all the stuff down there. There's a bunch for y'all to look at for you history buffs.
Yeah. But is it Fort Gaines or Fort Condon that still has like all the walls and stuff you can go see?
Fort Gaines and Fort Morgan. It's still got the battery walls and all that stuff up around. I mean, it's full on, still a fort.
It's a name. That's a pretty good question, Chris. I was
Yeah.
kind of wondering that. The forts are really cool, DC. Or I remember them as being really cool. My daddy used to take us down there.
Oh, there's plenty of that. The war between the states history, or
We keep saying we're going to do that. Maybe we can do that for our anniversary next month. Take a day and go see do one of the old forts.
go to Fort Gaines.
Go out to eat or something.
Yeah, well, we can do that. We can go down the what you call it, the bird trail, wherever we went last time. Yeah. Yeah, takes us out to the beach out too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we'll try to do that. Our 10-year anniversary is coming up next month.
Can y'all believe that? We've been married 10 years almost.
Yep, running together for 15 and married for 10. I don't know how she's done it, but she's holding on strong.
You got a lot more gray hairs now. Yeah. Did y'all get to go see the fort, Mr. Russell?
Yeah, he seemed quite a complex. Yeah, because they stayed off Fort Morgan Road.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, good deal. I'm glad y'all got to enjoy that because that's really interesting itself. Both of them forts protected Mobile Bay back then, Fort Morgan and Fort Gaines, and that's where you get. I'm not going to use the exact vernacular, but that's what the Union. What was that? That Union commander, whatever it was, said, "Dadgum, the torpedoes just go." But he didn't say dadgum. No, that was World War II. I can't remember his name. Some of y'all may be able to tell me his name, but it was the Union trying to come up, and they pretty well said, "The heck with it, just get into the bay. I don't care. Dang the torpedoes."
John, we appreciate the prayers very much. It's trying to get better. It's just slow. It's like the slowest thing I've ever dealt with. But it's getting there. Oh yeah, Jack and Danae had their 20th anniversary this year. Mr. Dan said it only gets better. So you just gotta tough it out with me, okay? I know. It's just horrible.
Y'all pray for me.
He needs it. A lot.
It's been good. It's been good. 30 years. I hear y'all. I have no idea what special stuff. I got an idea. I'm not going to tell y'all or her yet what I got in mind for the anniversary, but I just got to see if that pans out. 49 years, Mr. Russell.
Youngins working on 36 years.
Hey, that's wonderful to hear. So many people in here with blessed marriages.
Absolutely. Well, I don't know if it was true or not, but I read or I heard something online not long ago about the average marriage these days only lasts something like 4 or 5 years. So that's just sad.
Well,
I mean, my grandma got married when she was
14.
And she was, my grandpa was 18 and he was 88 when he passed, 87 or 88. And they were still married. Like when I was 2 years old, they had their 50th wedding anniversary. And they stayed together. They threw cornflakes at each other, but they still loved each other very dearly.
Jay and his woman, 40 years this month.
Well, happy anniversary to y'all if it's this month.
Kimberly?
26 years. Yeah, you're right, John. But it's sad. Like, it broke my heart. Saying, what is wrong with y'all? Why do you want to just keep starting over kind of thing? Just build something that means something.
Well, till death do we part means nothing nowadays. It's, we're going to part. And that's the end of it.
But I don't know, it broke my heart.
Shane and his woman, 27 years.
27 years. Dang, we are the youngest in the group.
Well, we'll take it.
We'll get there one day, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
I just couldn't believe when we realized this will be our 10th wedding anniversary this year. Larimore, you and your wife had an anniversary not too far back. How many years was y'all's?
Mike Tangley, 52 years. They celebrated the golden 36 for Miss Russell, Miss Sharon.
That's it, DC. That's why those vows are in the Bible. The Lord intended for people to keep those vows. It's just too easy to throw it away and walk away these days. Married for 32. Brian and Jen, 28.
Wow, Brian.
That's encouraging. That's very encouraging. People do still love each other. I was waiting on Pastor Larry to chime in. 50 years since their first date.
That's awesome, yeah.
That is. That's awesome that they still remember that. Because he didn't say our wedding anniversary. 50 years since their first date. That's real love. When those things still stand out in your mind 50 years later.
See, I can remember our dating anniversary, but everything else,
it's gone.
It's gone. But it works out because I can correct her in April, and she can correct me in October. So it works out. We got a level playing field on things on that. But I guess technically the marriage is what counts. I guess.
All right, y'all take it easy, John. Tell Paloma we said hey.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, good seeing old John. Need to get by there and just see John. We tried getting a swarm from his yard early on in the season. He called me up.
Too hot there.
He's like, man, I don't know what they're doing. He said, but there's bees all over the place. And I loaded the box up and hauled tail down to his house right quick, and they was still in the air a little bit. And we could see up in the trees where they was congregating. And set a box out there. And we could see where we had thought they come from because there had been a nest in this one tree for Lord, since we was kids, because we grew up beside each other there. And almost every year there would be bees in this one big old water oak. And
Oh, that's sweet, Larimore. But you're right. It is. It's a full-time commitment that you have to put effort into every day.
yeah, she has put in a lot of effort because I drive her up the wall with my shenanigans and this
That's
and that.
not what I meant. I was just commenting on his comment. 600-month anniversary. That's incredible.
They said measure puppy love by the month because it won't last. December will be 600th anniversary. Well, Lord, if we
ain't puppy love, is it?
if we have stories of folks telling us it ain't gonna work, y'all ain't gonna this and y'all ain't gonna do that. Well, look at us now while y'all are divorced and running around.
We still love each other.
Yeah, y'all don't be mad.
If y'all don't believe it, we love each other. Just watch our latest cooking video.
All right, DC, I got a topic for you. This was in my notes.
You need a Jasper hug, DC. They make everything better.
We'll try it. Anybody wants to come in, there's the deal. If not, then we'll do like we always do. Carry on. Bam. Did it go?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mr. Dan. I guess you did good, huh? Somebody please come in and get this train back on honeybees.
Well, mine was because Hannah said we were sitting here talking before we smashed the button because y'all can't see him, but there he is.
He's never very far.
And she was like, I wonder if I can get Jasper in as an emotional dog if we're able to make it up there tonight. And I was like, well,
I'm gonna register him as my emotional support animal.
I said we'd have to kind of think about that because you remember what Trucker did, and that was a older dog that we had. He's no longer with us, but that was the best dog. He was like Old Yeller. He a good dog. He just didn't get rabies. But one time in that dog's life, we loaded him up in a truck to take him into town for something. We was trying to find something for him.
We had to go get stitches.
Yeah, that's right, because we got him fixed. And after that scenario, we was like, well, we'll just swing by the old PetSmarts here and see if we can find him a treat or something since he did so good. Well, this dog has never been in the city in his life.
He's a country bumpkin from way back.
But he was a good dog. One of our little nephews has got autism real bad, and that baby could sit down with that old bulldog and pull and tug on him and waller and this and that dog wouldn't even so much as open his eyes hardly at that baby. But Trucker being a country dog did not cross my mind. It's like, well, put the leash on him. We'll take him inside because everybody takes their dog inside the PetSmart. We'll try it and see what happens. That was the worst mistake I ever made in my life. We made it in that store, y'all, and we got about 2 aisles in, and he's kind of dragging behind me, and I thought he was just hitting on all the smells because of all the other dogs. Well, I turned around and looked. He's hitting end caps. He's hitting anything he can. He's hiking that leg, is what I'm saying.
There was a very wet trail through that entire store.
That Joker was bam, 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 bam.
No, he wasn't freaking out. He was just
marking.
Like sensory overload. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, there's a bit of a dog here.
There's no places to be. It was terrible. It was
And
the most embarrassing thing I've ever been through.
it was because we was like, look, man,
Whoever was coming with a mop and bucket was gonna hate us for the rest of their life.
because they was running through the store trying to keep up
It
with us,
was
kind of thing.
terrible.
But yeah, that's the last time we
It
ever
was
took a dog.
terrible.
And where that
Yeah.
leads up to Jasper, I told Hannah, I said, I mean, he might do okay. I said, but he may pull a trucker and just hit everything in the knobby while we're in there. And I said, that's the last thing we need is that joker pulling some mess like that.
Gary, I'm sorry to hear that, man. We will add you to the prayer list, though.
Indeed, we
I
will.
can do that right now. Oh.
Oh, yes, sir, Mr. Russell. He was indeed telling everybody this is my store. Mm-hmm.
Oh, my word.
But yeah, we just see how that goes. I doubt very seriously Jasper comes with us, but it made for good laughs and conversation thinking about that day, that other dog we had. Uh, well, my complaint box has once again been turned back on.
Mm-hmm.
I bragged about it a little bit too quick. The other day I got,
Somebody sent a complaint.
yeah, in one of the videos.
Yeah.
You remember me telling you about it was on the eucalyptus oil and the moths, keeping the wax moths out with the eucalyptus oil, and I was explaining this older video, but I honestly forgot about it being on there. But I seen the comment and I got to looking at it and I went back and read it, and the comment was something along the lines of, it would be nice if you could tell us how, and how was capitalized. All three letters was capitalized, and I was like, oh, you got my attention. Okay, you want to yell at me through the telephone? All right. So I went on through, giving them a smart aleck comment right on back. And oh, Jasper, he worked that one out for me, thank goodness. Got them calmed down. We didn't get rebuttal. Uh-oh, what am I missing in there?
All day long.
Well, it really started. Well, yeah.
Mm-hmm. It just amplified when the mail lady pulled her stomach.
Drove past me, DC. Drove past me.
I knew when he slammed that door. I was like, here we go. Oh, jeez. You gonna get where they can see you now?
Well, sort of, kind of. There you go, guys. Tell everybody hey.
He don't realize he's just too big to be a lap dog. I think he weighs almost as much as I do.
Indeed, Gary. It is something about them woods. You just get out there and
Peace and tranquility.
yes. Agreed on that too, Gary. The only thing we can't sit close to them like we used to be able to, but
I miss that.
there were many and many a day we sat out there and just watched them bees for hours upon end.
Mm-hmm.
Especially this time of the year or early spring. Get out on these pretty days where you're not burning up out there. You can actually sit and enjoy.
Beat me away from that patio table. Oh, so Mr. Davis. Or did it make it show up?
No, well,
It won't. I'm hitting show, but it says another moderator handled it, but it won't make it pop up.
No, I don't know why I wouldn't let it show. I don't have no words like that. And it's the algorithm or something.
I made a country song that says that.
I said, who's that?
Trace Atkins.
That's who it was. Yeah.
What was it? I'd rather be on the lake with my mind on God than church with my mind on fishing.
So go to church if you can, but we fully understand. Yes, being out in the woods or just being out in the woods, period, is nice and peaceful. Y'all know what we're talking about, especially the ones of you that enjoy getting out and sitting in nature.
A lot of folks don't believe it, but you get way off out there, especially in some pine trees, and that wind, it really does sing coming through there. It's like the most beautiful, peaceful sound you could ever hear.
Yeah, the old whispering pines, as they say. Especially if you're getting in the spring season and you get the smell of them jokers, and it's like, yeah,
it'll make your heart rate just slow down.
That's them days we was talking about last week where you just go curl up beside a tree and keep your lead dispenser close just in case, but take your power nap. Enjoy it.
Yes.
Now, there's some of y'all in North Country, I would be hesitant about dozing off beside a tree. Like you get up in them mountains where them black bears and stuff
the
are.
mean bears.
Yeah. That would be nice to be up on a mountaintop and enjoy that solitude. Indeed. Especially if you can look out, which, I mean, I imagine for the ones of y'all that live up there, y'all get to see it all the time, but somebody for like us that don't get to see the mountains at all, really.
Mm-hmm.
Going up there and just looking out through there and seeing them hills and valleys and them old mountaintops and this and that.
Well, it's easy eating late tonight.
We had our dinner we had dinner and supper for lunch, for dinner time. Was dinner time is lunchtime. If you ever come down here, somebody says, hey, you want something for dinner? Dinner time's at lunchtime. Supper is for night.
I don't think we have a mountain lion.
We
definitely got bobcats and cats. We got some bears, but they're not real prevalent around here.
If you get up in the deltas, we have the mountain lion, or what they call down here, the cougar, the Florida cougar. But and that elusive Black Panther's running around somewhere down here.
I mean, we do have a few bears, but it's rare to see them. It really is.
Yeah, we ain't seen any bears around here, nor had issues with bears. Now, there's a gentleman that lives a little about a way to crow flies from us here. He's probably about 5 miles down the road. Now, a bear got into his boxes and they annihilated everything this man had.
But he's really the only one around here we've heard of having trouble with bears.
But what the man done to remedy that, I'm not sure I'd have went to that extent. But, I mean, do your own thing. But this dude, he bought 2 40-foot Connex boxes.
Mm-hmm.
Just about put them side by side. There's a little gap between them. And he built a platform up on top of those Connex boxes, on top, all the way across that 40 foot.
And moved his bees all the way up there.
Yep. And that's where he works his bees up on top of them Connex boxes. Now,
I was laughing at Sean. She said they might even have Bigfoot. I was thinking it was all over the news, what, a year or two ago?
the big feet sighting.
Yeah, one of the local rednecks around here, I mean, done the prank of the century. Had county sheriff's deputies out there in the news and the whole 9 yards with this fake picture of Bigfoot he claimed he got out by a lake around here.
And boy, they ate it up.
Yeah, they did.
I mean,
people swallowed that hook, line, and sinker. I'm going, y'all, really? Really? A 5-year-old could tell you that was a fake picture.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, just watching y'all post the videos, that ones of you that have to deal with them doggone bears. I mean,
That seems miserable.
you haven't put a hot wire up and all this and that to keep them things out. I imagine they can be a huge nuisance. On that end.
I'm telling you, Sean, it was the funniest thing I've seen around here in a long time. You know, there's some local idiot that is rolling, laughing in his recliner, watching these news footage of all this nonsense.
Well, and one of them, what got me, because we know one old dude we know, he's a roughneck now. He's one of them old boys that will hurt you, kind of roughnecks. Good as gold, but he'll hurt you. And talking to him, he was like, man, I seen that thing when I was a teenager, Tim. I'm not lying to you. We were down there at that lake, and he had this whole story, and I'm like, Ron, are you listening to what you're saying? I'm telling you, Tim, there was a Bigfoot down there at that lake. And I'm like, well, I don't know, but hey, all right, you see
it. Joey, this was worse than blurry. I mean, it was a pathetic picture. That's why it was so funny that they got such a response, because they literally sent the sheriff's department out to this lake to do a full-on investigation off of this game trail camera photo. So, y'all, I mean, come on. How Mayberry can you possibly get? Y'all just desperate for something to report on.
Y'all know my theory on the big feet. So, without repeating all that,
I have not seen that show, Gary. I'll have to check it out.
When I see,
I'm sorry, it was pitiful. It was so pitiful. Y'all just, you desperate for something to talk about.
That's hilarious. See Phil's coming.
Somebody really claimed they saw a leprechaun.
Yeah, and Pritchard. You don't remember that? Yeah.
No.
Yeah. That was in a little city, probably about 20 minutes from here in Pritchard, Alabama, where they was talking about seeing that stinking leprechaun in the trees. That's true. Yeah.
No, I didn't know that.
Sure did. Y'all Google leprechaun, Pritchard, Alabama.
Oh my gosh.
You'll see it and you'll be like, come on, y'all. Come on. But it was all over the media and everything else too. Show me the gold.
Danae, that's where one of them bless your hearts come in that don't mean I love you. Oh my word. I have heard it all. Now, there's leprechauns in the trees in Pritchard.
You don't remember that story?
No, I don't.
I'll show it to you when we get done.
I don't think I ever saw that story.
The old dude telling the story is hilarious. Telling the story. But
I'm gonna get me a backhoe and a You better be careful. You ain't no telling what you gonna find on that end of town. And that's the gentlest way I know how to say that. That is hilarious. Oh my God.
That's funny. That made it all the way to Texas. But hey,
Pritchard.
Yeah, been Christian.
I'm just thinking, what induced that vision in Pritchard?
Drugs. That's what
No,
induced that.
no, which one? Oh my word!
I don't know if he's in here or not, Philip.
Danae, we're streaming on my phone, girl. I can't open the link.
But-
Mr. JW's got Bigfoot tied up in his cowboy.
See, that man is smart. He done tied his big feet up. That way interest builds over the years. And whenever he finally says, I'm going to reveal my big feet,
Oh my God.
it's going to be $2 million for y'all to get your hands on him instead of $500,000.
How in the world did we get off?
Lee,
Shauna derailed this one. I'm playing with Shauna. She brought up big things.
I'm gonna try to send you the link, Lee. If you have a second. Do you have a second, Lee?
He might be just getting in from work. Leave him alone.
Never mind. Well,
I'm picking on Lee all
I'm
the
not
time.
picking on Lee.
You are picking on
Whatever.
Lee. Oh my gosh. No, you're good, Shauna. It was going to be railed on something anyway. At least it's funny.
He's
Somebody made a song out of it.
Let me see if I can find it real quick. See if
That's
Lee can put it up.
That's really
How do you spell leprechaun?
like that.
Leprechaun in Alabama. All right, Lee, I'm gonna send you. Y'all hold on. This is gonna be
Your
great.
original Crichton leprechaun. Are you kidding?
No, I'm not kidding you. Y'all gonna laugh
That
y'all's tails off.
actually made headline. We ain't from this particular town, y'all. Don't hold this on us.
Lee, I'm gonna send you this link, and if you can, it's only a 2-minute video, but y'all gonna laugh y'all's tails off on it.
Is
I
it
promise.
appropriate for YouTube?
It was on the news media.
That doesn't answer my question.
Yeah, it was
Is
on.
it appropriate for our YouTube?
Yeah, it was on Channel 15 with their deal. Can you put that in there where to play? I guess.
I don't know if I want to watch.
Oh, it's hilarious. Cause they talking about it.
No.
Well, James, you're in the same category, so it's like Philip. I don't know if Philip is sending 16 different honeys like he usually does, but it's all in the same.
Danae had it. That's what she texted me. Was the link to that video?
Oh, was it?
Yeah, it's on my phone. I can't open it.
Y'all love the drawing.
I can't believe it. It was on a sports radio show, and somebody made a song out of it. And then it lands on the Fellowship Beekeeping chat.
What, 5 years later, something like that? Oh, that video is several years old, but yeah.
I did not know. I don't know how I missed that. I was probably still so bumfuzzled by the Bigfoot sighting at Big Creek Lake.
Well, this was before Big T.
Dumbest thing.
A couple years before.
I don't know how I missed it.
Something just happened, so I don't know if he's back there working on things or not.
I'm sure he is.
Let me see. What is it? That button? Yeah. Well, no, I didn't see that first.
I don't know why it keeps holding all Mr. Dan's comments for review. There's nothing inappropriate about what he's saying.
Well, I would fire mine off too if I was a fella. Scare every one of them out of me.
He don't want to be on camera.
Okay.
Let's just saying he's back there doing his thing.
Do we have to let him in?
No.
Or he can get, here we go.
There. He knows what he's doing.
Here we go. Crank it up, y'all. Uh-oh.
Wait.
Is it not going?
Uh-uh.
Uh-oh. Can't hear the volume.
Can y'all hear the volume? Because we can.
If we can't get it, nothing else, we'll put the link up in there.
Yeah,
and let y'all.
it's fine, Lee. It's not a big deal. But we weren't the only ones that could. Yeah,
let y'all.
it's
Well, just in
fine,
time for
Lee. It's
St.
not a big
Patrick's Day,
deal.
crowds are coming by the dozens to
But
get
we
an
weren't the
up-close
only
view
ones
of
that could.
Miss
Yeah,
let
Sunday.
y'all.
it's
Just in
fine,
time
Lee.
for
It's
St.
not a big
Patrick's Day,
deal.
Some
crowds
people
are
in the
coming by
Triton
the
area of
dozens to
But
get
we
Mobile
an
weren't the
say
only
up-close
ones.
view of
a
Miss
Yeah,
leprechaun
Sunday.
will
it's
take
Just
the
in
fine,
dome.
time
Lee.
for
It's
St.
not a big
Patrick's Day,
deal.
And for some
crowds
people
are
in the
coming
Triton
by the
area,
But
dozens to
we
Mobile
get
weren't
an
the
say
only
up-close
ones.
view of Miss
Yeah,
Sunday.
it's
Curiosity
fine, Lee. It's
reached
not a
large
big
crowds in Mobile's Crichton community, many of you bringing binoculars, camcorders, even camera phones to take pictures.
To me, it look like a leprechaun to me. All I gotta do is look up in the tree. Who else in the leprechaun say yeah?
Eyewitnesses say the leprechaun only comes out at night. If you shine a light in its direction, it suddenly disappears. This amateur sketch resembles what many of you say the leprechaun looks like. Others find it hard to believe and have come up with their own theories and explanations for the image.
My theory is it's casting a shadow from the other limb.
Could be a crackhead that got hold to the wrong stuff. And it told him to get up in a tree and play a leprechaun.
We're gonna get down to the bottom of this. Yeah, it's still on there, guy. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid, man.
This guy helping to direct traffic says he's prepared for his encounter with the leprechaun. He's suited up from head to toe.
This wars off spells right here. This is a special leprechaun flute, which has been passed down from thousands of years ago from my great-great-grandfather who was Irish. I just came to help out.
Others just came to get lucky in hopes a pot of gold may be buried under this tree.
I'm gonna run a backhoe and uproot that tree. I want to know where to go. I want to go. Give me the gold. I want to go.
This is Brian Johnson, NBC 15 News.
People will do.
Oh, that was a good one. The amateur sketch is what got me. Let me get myself together. So that's that. There's the leprechaun in Alabama down there. That's pretty funny.
That sketch is pretty
Yeah.
Oh my god. That is terrible.
Yeah. Todd, go back about 3 minutes and catch that right there. Whew. Get myself together now. Thank you, Lee. Appreciate you, bud. But yeah, that's where we're at right now in the beekeeping chat. Leprechauns, big feet, whatever else. He may be. He may be. She had to excuse herself for a moment, Philip, while she collected herself. Brian said, let's get back on track. Our leprechaun's migratory. Y'all may have to ask a pro on that one right there. But undoubtedly, we have them down in South Alabama. Oh, mercy me, y'all. The things we get into on this fellowship beekeeping chat. I love it. Good stories. I don't know if they got any out there in Colorado or not. Uh-oh, Todd says he sees a chinchilla in my backyard. Well, Jack and Danae, they got the jackalope up there. I ain't heard that in a long time. Somebody with a jackalope. There used to be somebody that we knew had a jackalope that they had taxidermied. I think it was an old family friend, but Lord, I ain't thought about one of them in many a moons either. Hmm. We're losing them. Some people. Hmm. All right, where we at on beekeeping? I don't even know if we made it to anywhere. Yeah, no doubt, Philip. Up there trying to get away. Well, don't get them started what they got down there in South Louisiana, because South Louisiana, they got, oh Lord, there's all kind of swamp monsters and this and that down there. What was them swamp monsters we was looking at not long ago? One was you got the Rougarou.
Can we get off the monsters and the leprechauns and the big feet and all these little fairy tale creatures that ain't running around anywhere?
There we go. Lee's knows about the Rougarou. He's seen one down there in the swamp.
Woke up the protesters.
And there's another one down there that
Crackheads and leprechauns.
what that gal say? It comes in and braids her horse's hair at nighttime.
What was that?
It wasn't Rougarou. It was something else.
I can't remember what that one was.
It's some kind of swamp monster. But, I'm still trying to catch my breath on that. Rick says we made some castings of Big Feet back in the 70s. Some guy come and took them up.
I think everybody has a big feet. Or Bigfoot, whatever.
Whoever catches one, or if you get to Mr. JW, offer him a monetary donation.
That's true, Todd.
Indeed.
I told you not to make me laugh so much tonight.
I'm sorry.
That was the last words out of my mouth before he hit go live. Please don't make me kill myself laughing tonight.
Tears critters all over
Momo
the
the
place.
monster. Okay, Sean, you gotta steal. What is Momo the monster? Seriously, Todd, he had one job.
Hey, if it makes you feel any better, Todd, I got them today. We went in today.
That means not making me laugh.
Oh,
You had one job.
oh, now I see his comment down there. Yeah, I apologize. Just have a good laugh.
A Wampus cat. What's a Wampus cat?
It's a big old furry cat with two tails. And
Are you telling a lie?
it picks up satellite signals.
Moving on. Moving on. Find something else to do, right? I'm tired of crackheads and leprechauns. I'm over it.
Hey, don't get us wrong. We know a lot of people down there in Pritchard. There's a good folks down there, too.
Not the ones in that video. Don't know those people at all. Oh my word.
But it's hilarious listening to. Sea creature. Okay. All right.
Moving on. This time anyway. We got 3 minutes left.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know time was flying. I was
We
wondering why
can just
everybody.
end it on this note of insanity for tonight.
Well, all of a sudden the numbers just went.
I wonder why.
Everybody headed out, and it's like I ain't here for big feet and leprechauns and
I don't blame 'em.
Wampus cats and sea creatures
Whatever else we got going on in here.
and old Momo.
Hey, Todd, we done hit the 10-foot bottom of the ditch.
Yeah, we at the bottom of the barrel now.
Mr. Dan, I cooked big day before yesterday, and we finished it off yesterday. And we had to do some running today, so we just ate a Sonic burger for supper tonight.
Yeah.
But I did make real food. What did I do? Fried pork chops and cream potatoes and gravy and sauteed peppers and onions.
Again, boy, we've been on a kick on them bad boys and sauteed bell pepper and onion, which has been good.
I was like, you ain't been complaining.
No, I ain't been complaining because I got me a good fresh jar of pepper jelly I've been adding to that bell pepper and onion. And I tell you what, that just, as the Italian man would say.
We just sent you the song they made to that stupid news story.
I'll have to check it out. I'll drive her crazy with that because man,
it was pretty good for a change, Mr. Dan. We ain't eat it in a minute. Ooh, that sounds good, Danae.
chicken Alfredo. She lost me on the vinegar, the vinegar and tomato salad.
Mm.
But the Alfredo and the breadsticks, absolutely. Mm-hmm.
Oh my word. I thought about making shrimp Alfredo yesterday, but we had leftovers. I did.
That would be good. The shrimp Alfredo, we had that in a little while.
Mm-hmm.
Get some of them showing up Gulf shrimp, putting that mess.
I got some in the freezer. Well, from Louisiana, from the city side.
Oh, we got Louisiana shrimp? Oh, heck yeah. I forgot about them.
Man, Danae, killing me. I could eat my weight in tomatoes growing up. Like, I love tomatoes, but I can't eat them anymore. I hadn't made any fried chicken in a while. I was thinking about that the other day.
Hey, there's a grocery store up in where Hannah's grandma house is up there in Citronelle. And I tell you what, bud, if y'all ever pass through Citronelle, Alabama on Highway 45, going north or south,
Go to Bertil's.
well, that's where your hamburger. If you want a fine hamburger, go to Bertil's. But if you want fried chicken, don't stop at KFC, don't stop at no churches or none of them. You pull into the marketplace, which is a little old grocery store. And let me tell you something, they have got the best fried chicken.
Yeah.
Them old Cajun women can cook some fried chicken, I tell you.
They make pretty good food in that deli. Like, usually, most everything they have in there is good.
Yep.
So, why are the seeds bad for you? I just had to quit eating them because the acid in them was just butchering my stomach. I ain't never ate at Buc-ee's. I don't know. I got too overwhelmed going in there. I wasn't stopping to buy anything.
No, we only been in Buc-ee's.
A couple of times.
Yeah, no more than 3 times we stopped at a Buc-ee's. Going to Gulf Shores, working down there. And she was right. First time we went in, it was like we had to take a bathroom break, headed down to the Gulf, and everybody talking about how clean it is in there and this and that. So it was like, well, this is going to be the best place to stop. Everybody talking about it's clean in there. So when we walked through the door of that Buc-ee's, it was like, hold up.
This is not my thing at all. And Mr. Dan said you get beef brisket at Buc.
Now I have to try that. Now I do.
Yeah, I'm with you, Philip. Not unless it is an absolute emergency while I go back in there.
I mean, that place was packed like the malls used to be packed, kind of thing. Well, I mean, if you've been in one, you know.
It's not for
But
me.
our first time, no, we just,
Lee said he ate a pulled pork sandwich from Buc-ee's yesterday.
I heard that. A good old brisket sandwich sounds pretty good too.
Mm-hmm.
And I tell you, there was a,
I was just fixing to say that. We met that man over across the bay.
yep, when we was coming back from Skunk Bayou, y'all remember that story from last week?
You ain't missing much, Mr. Russell.
That man had him some kind of trailer. And we were working down there about 2.5 weeks. And whenever we was coming home, I'd noticed this man had a line of people at his little trailer, but he sold pulled pork, briskets,
It was like tasty, delicious barbecue or something.
something like that. But finally broke down and stopped. And y'all, he hooked it up. I'm talking about you got a sandwich. This wasn't one of these little bitty hamburgers. It was loaded to the gill. You opened up the paper, everything was falling out of it, so you knew it was going to be good. And I wish we'd have come home with about 3 or 4 extras. But I asked him, I said, man, I said, how in the world do you not eat this stuff up all the time? He said, I've been cooking this stuff for 20-something years. And he said, I don't even like the taste of it.
He said he didn't eat it anymore. It's like, oh, my.
He said, I'm going home to eat some cornflakes. I was like, cornflakes, and you got brisket and everything in here? He said, yeah. He said, I don't want no part of it anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Brian said Buc-ee's is like the alligator farm in Colorado. One visit's plenty. That was enough for me too, Brian.
well, I get for you bear people, that's a good question. Chris John saying there, have you checked your beef fences? This is the time of year, so I guess you need to go out there and weed eat, make sure ain't nothing grounding your fence off.
That's miserable, Lee. You better make you a pot of death wish.
Yeah, she just got her restocked the other
I
day.
almost had a heart attack. I got on Amazon a few days ago to order my bag, and I was kind of cutting it close already. I forgot to order it. I got it brewing now. But no, they were out of stock and had a little memo on there. Don't know if this item will be back in stock. I was thinking, y'all better just get your little act together and get this coffee back in stock. That's a myth.
I didn't for a long time, Gary, or for a good minute. Especially after we got into beekeeping those couple of years, that I was thinking, well, it is like the Yogi the Bear moment. All you see, they're just getting in there to get that honey. And then finally listening to people talking about why, and what they're actually getting in there for, then watching different nature documentaries, was seeing that they're actually in there trying to get the larva and things like that to get the protein off the larva and so on and so forth. I was like, well, that's pretty doggone interesting. I thought it was just a honey thing.
Throw the honey super to the side and devour the brood.
Oh, yeah.
Pooh Bear spread that myth about bears love honey.
So it's been a lie our whole life.
Most Disney movies were.
Well, you're right about that.
Did you not learn anything from Pinocchio?
No.
Or Dumbo?
Don't tell a lie.
Thumper told this was.
Well, don't say nothing at all. Oh no.
Oh my word. That sucks.
Westcliff
That's a lot of bees.
just got done helping a beekeeper install a fence. Bear took out 38 hives in 2 yards about a mile apart in 2 nights.
That's terrible. That's a lot of bees.
Yeah, I agree with you, Brian and Jen. Dang, that would
I
be.
know that was sickening to walk up and find.
Well, who
I'd probably cry.
Ziggy not long ago. This may be a month or two ago, but
Oh, yeah.
Bears got into Ziggy stuff up there and just tore it to pieces. The good majority of what he had going on. But yeah, I guess that's a good note for y'all that deal with the Bears. Make sure you got your fences in good shape.
Mm-hmm. I know. You gotta go.
And the biggest thing I got to check on ours, if anything, and thank goodness, and I hope it stays this way. But I've got to go down there and dig the tie downs up a little bit, just in case we get on hurricane season or a hurricane gets in here. We're in the peak season right now for hurricanes, but that way I'm not out there at the last minute when there's a.
You're not okay.
What do they call it? Before the feeder bands start pushing in, because usually that's whenever we.
It's worse.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess getting that time of the year though to start knocking some of the fall and winter projects out.
One more time. You'll tell it back up.
That's crazy. How they'll just throw that honey to the side. You go to scraping all that doggone
baby
brood. Well, I mean, is that hot wire the same as what you would use for cattle, or is there a higher voltage for the bears?
I think they were talking it's a higher voltage.
I'll tell you what, I've been popped by cattle fencing, and I know that'll let an individual know quick, fast, in a hurry. You don't want to touch that again.
Hey, he's so pitiful.
DC said a good hot cow fence.
I'm fixing this job.
Yeah, we're fixing to wrap it on up ourselves.
Thanks for sticking with us, Grace. I know it was an interesting ride tonight.
Yeah, everybody, we appreciate y'all. Want the hot wire lower. I guess because that nose is always on the ground. I reckon that's what I'm assuming. The 7th.
Okay. Last reminder.
What?
Yeah. Didn't I? No, I'm fixing to get up.
Yeah.
But I was gonna tell everybody last reminder, you got 12 days to get your honey in for the youth. That's the deadline.
Shoot us an email, gunlinebees@gmail. And if you ain't got the address, send
No,
it to
Todd,
me.
I'm sure you had much more fun on your dinner date tonight. He said it sounds like I should have canceled my dinner date to watch the show.
Well, hopefully you Your dinner date went well.
Mm-hmm.
Bees, bears, Bigfoot, great chat, the man says. I think we're going to leave it right there. Because the man.
Ended on Brian.
We're going to end it on that note. But.
Oh, my word.
Till then, y'all.
Todd, I would not recommend Lee's comment. You're going to scare that poor woman far, far away.
Yeah. What in the world?
Far, far away.
That's it, Gary. We covered it all.
Yeah, we did.
Until next Sunday.
But congrats to everybody on all the new babies coming up and all the good things happening.
Yep.
And we hope y'all have a really good week.
Watch your leprechauns. Till then, God bless you. Lord willing, we'll see y'all on the next one.
Yep.
Y'all take care.
Well, guess that's it for today. See you next time at Gunline Bees.